Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Wrestle Games On, where we are back with Myrise today, but it is not a women's edition. We are back with the new Undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Will Michaels. That is right, this is the second episode in the series. If you haven't seen the first, it is definitely worth going back and watching to catch you up today with the fact that we are the new champion. You can see it right here on the screen right now. The longest reigning champion of the modern era promised that Cody Rhodes would not win the title at SummerSlam, and Roman Reigns definitely did keep his word. It was a shocking moment when he came through and speared Cody Rhodes and pulled our limp carcass over Cody to get the three and become the unexpected, the dark horse, new world champion. And then underneath, he has put, look at these clowns dancing for the head of the table scraps. Tell whoever wins, I'll polish. Yeah, wins. I left some polish in my locker to keep that belt nice and shiny, so that must have been before SummerSlam. And then we have the tweet from WWE, or the X as it is now, from WWE themselves, announcing William Regal has promised to settle the question in the ring of whether we would have beaten Cody Rhodes or not, and that is where we are going to pick up this story from today. So get your snacks ready, buckle in, and let's enjoy some more WWE 2K24 Myrise action.
The cloud now hanging over your reign as WWE Universal Champion belies your effort. I know you fought like hell to win the title.
You're damn right I did. Had to compete in an extra match too, and I still made it to the finals. And won.
A fine achievement that the WWE Universe nonetheless looks askance at. Unfortunately, Reigns beat Cody as much as you did. Perhaps more.
Seriously? What does it even matter how it happened? I walked away with the title, yet he's the one you want to be champion?
I love Mr. Regal, especially being an English fella myself. But did you see him nodding his head yes
no
after
little
that
push
question?
For your buddy's kid to go to
I feel although we've won the title early,
that accusation is
there's maybe
your
something
dignity.
going to happen here where we get it stripped straight away from us, which would suck. But, you know, it's called Myrise, so I'm assuming we're not going to be on the top
I was gonna give you a
all the
call,
way through from the very beginning, if that makes sense. But sure, Rich, let the people
I
listen.
know you and Reigns weren't in on it together. He was trying to hurt me, not help you.
I appreciate that.
At the same time, we both know I had you beat when Reigns attacked me from behind.
Is that what we know?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's when I got up to check on the ref.
I don't need the recap. I was there. And I have the championship to prove it.
You took the crossroads. It was over. Look, you hung tough. Your time will come. But last night, you were done.
It was a strategy. I knew the ref was down. Why would I waste my energy kicking out?
Okay, sure. Right, pal?
Seriously. While you were counting in your head, I was just chilling. Taking a break. You know, some me time.
Well, I hope you saved up plenty of energy while you were looking up at the lights, because you're gonna need it tonight. See you out there.
We have some big words there for Cody, who you can see is already in the ring. It is time for us as the champion to make our entrance now, and that title looks very good around the waist of Will Michaels. It is a little bit strange, I've got to admit, not seeing it around the waist or in the hands of Paul Heyman, really, as he used to hold it for the Tribal Chief, but it's ours now. Some say we may have looked into being the champion. Lots of help along the way off Roman Reigns. Of course, there's other things that went on that I'm not going to talk about in the last episode. that is up on the channel if you want to go and watch that and see exactly how we got ourselves here. But we are here now, and we have to try to keep this championship around our waist, and we're going to do, trust me, everything that we can to do that. Will Michael's in phenomenal condition, as we've mentioned already in the previous episode, and he looks like someone who should be carrying the title, to be quite honest with you. And why these introductions are being made, just getting out of this episode a little bit, but still on the channel, I just would like to say that we've got the women's Myrise going on alongside this in a playlist right now. The men's as well, we're going to flip-flop the two, which means one's going to come out on one day. You're not going to have to wait 3 days then and have a men's episode, and then another 3 days and have a woman's episode. It's not going to be like that. Everything's going to be the 3 days apart as normal. It's just a lot of good stuff has happened around the number 3 in my life, so it's kind of a superstitious thing in a way, a bit of a spiritual thing. But if you're watching this right now, in 3 days' time, there's going to be another one of these. And as you're watching this, yesterday there will have been a woman's Myrise coming out. And you know, if you want to go back and watch that in another 3 days' time, as of the date that comes out, that's going to continue on that path as well. So essentially what it means is you're going to get 2 videos in 2 days rather than having to wait 3 days for everyone to come out. But that's not the only thing that's going on right now with the channel as well. I have recorded a full from show 1 to show 1 calendar in-game of matches around NXT, and I've plotted a path through that with a character you haven't seen yet. It's not someone who's been brought back from different games or anything like that. It is a new character, and there is going to be a universe completely based around him and his run in NXT, which I then plan to blend in seamlessly and have him once he's gone through his full year, maybe more, it depends on how the series does. I want him to naturally blend into the main bread and butter that's going to be the Raw universe once I've got time to sit down and get that done. But what have we got going on here? We'll come back to that point in a minute.
Stop the damn match! I said stop this unsanctioned match. That's right, unsanctioned. I'm so sorry to ruin his lordship's plan, but Raw's Royal General Manager William Regal seems to have forgotten something. Regal forgot that I had the first pick in the draft, so this conspiracy to steal the undisputed WWE Universal Championship for Raw ends tonight. The WWE Universal Champion has been drafted to SmackDown, effective immediately. Come on, get out of the ring and grab your bags. It's time to go to your new home. Cheer up, Rhodes. I'm sure Regal will give you another chance at the World Heavyweight Championship. Speak of the devil. Have a look, Regal. All the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. That's what I thought. Now tell my WWE Universal Champion to get out of that ring and pack his bags.
I'm afraid Mr. Mazanin is correct. This rematch is cancelled. And the undisputed WWE Universal Champion is bound for SmackDown.
Oh my god, Miz has just pulled the swerve of the century right there. So still, we do not know if we can beat Cody Rhodes. Look how dejected that we look. And again, me personally, just playing the game through the lens of myself, I would love to be under the tutelage of William Regal as a champion on Raw.
Good to see you.
Being an Englishman and all, but
come on,
here we are talking to our new boss,
I'm the one who liberated you from his lordship.
And let's hear what he's got to say.
I didn't need liberating. Let's skip the pleasantries. You wanted the WWE Universal Champion on SmackDown. Here I am.
What I wanted is the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. The champion can be anyone who understands what it means to represent the most must-see sports entertainment show on Earth. You think you're that guy?
Damn right. We're definitely that guy.
If you're looking for must-see, turns out you made the right call. I've been waiting for the chance to show the WWE Universe what I am, and whether it's SmackDown or Raw makes no difference to me.
Much to my surprise,
it seems like we've made the right choice there, because that fits the narrative of the story from the beginning.
Must see. Let's find
where we was
out
talking to Kayla in the last episode, and like, all we needed was a chance, and now we're ready to prove ourselves. So I think we made the right choice there, and I don't think there's any other way that we can go other than accepting this match. So let's try to beat KO once more. We beat him in the tournament to get through to the final and eventually become the champion. So see if we can do it again.
No other reason at all. See you out there.
And here we are, finding ourselves in another title defense. Will we see the end of a match this time where we actually win the match, or is there going to be even more? I feel like if we're going to get screwed out of this title, like I feared earlier in the episode, if I can get my words out there, it's going to be here. It's going to be in this match. We've had it all from the very first episode. If you've seen that one, again, it's on the channel if you haven't. But we mentioned through when we was on the bump that Kevin Owens seemed to be SmackDown's favourite to come out as the champion. Obviously it didn't happen at SummerSlam, but straight away Kevin Owens on our first night here in SmackDown is getting another shot at our very title. So can we beat this man again? Will it let us beat this man again? I mean, we've got an objective in this match which doesn't make me feel too good about it, I have to say. We got him hooked up now. We got Owens hooked up into the jackhammer. So high impact straight away from Will Michaels, as you would expect, with that absolute Greek god of a physique he's got there. And we are just literally taking it to Owens right now. But it doesn't just say beat Owens or attempt to beat Owens. We're gonna get schmozzed here. I can actually see it coming. And it is gonna absolutely suck. We just wiped out KO with that clothesline there. Into the big right hand. And I wonder if we do get schmozzed out of the title here, if we can then go back and get a choice to go back to Raw maybe. A big right hand there from KO, but it stunned us for literally, oh here we go, a split second. And here comes the Miz, who clearly has positioned himself to be going against us on this title run so far. KO there, sneaks up from behind. Can we reverse this on him? We can. Are we going to get another quick win over KO? The answer is no. We did surprise him though with that reversal pin. Wait, what? What just happened there? Well, we've kept the title. I know we've kept the title. Yo, Miz, you have effed up here, boy. Trying to slide that chair into KO, but we have cut it off. But can we use it? We can. Chair to the gut, one across the back. Big, heavy shot. And we are looking like the man right now. The Miz's plan has gone straight out the window. We've kept our title. We didn't get attacked by KO. We cut that off at the pass, and look at the Miz now. He just can't help himself. He really wants to screw us. He feels that we are a project of Regal is what I think's going on here. And he does not like it. He wants a champion that he selected And that champion is not us, so KO is going to pay the price for the Miz's transgressions there as we smash him through the announce table. The Miz has told us to get out of here. We flashed the championship in front of his face, and Miz is just like, get out, get out, get out, I don't want you around here. You are not my champion. My champion's lying in the middle of a broken table on the floor outside the ring. So the Miz's little plan did not work at all.
Observer, you were passing chairs, setting up tables. I'm surprised you didn't chuck a ladder at me for good measure.
Turns out the situation called for a partial observer. It's what's best for the image of the brand.
And that would be Kevin Owens? What does he have that I don't?
KO's exciting, unpredictable. Yeah, he's a little rough around the edges, but Myrise has her stylist working on a makeover, and there's this amazing jacket being tailored. Look, the point is, KO has promised to be the Miz's undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and that's what matters.
Believing a word KO tells you is your first mistake. And more importantly, I've beaten your poster boy. Twice now.
Beating him with a chair. Put him through a table. You mentioned a ladder earlier. Well, let's go there. At Clash at the Castle, you will put the WWE Universal title on the line against KO in a TLC match.
Fine. I'm going to walk into that match with my title, and I'll walk out with it too.
No. You will not walk in with the WWE Universal title because it will be hanging high above the ring, right where it belongs, out of your reach.
A lot's changed since the last time we spoke in an empty arena.
Indeed. That night I gave you an opportunity, and you took full advantage.
I guess. Most everyone in the WWE universe thinks Roman Reigns won me the title and KO only beat himself to get me there.
There will always be doubters. Every WWE Universal Champion will be in the shadow of Roman Reigns in one way or another. At least until someone can break the record with the title.
Well, that's pretty much an impossible goal.
Perhaps. My point is that you should take it a step at a time. You'll be the dark horse until one day you turn around and someone calls you the favorite.
Patience is one of those virtues I got in short supply. I'm about at my limit for earning this locker room's respect, not to speak of my general manager.
Good. Use that. Being the respectful young man can only carry you so far. Remember, I was a villain long before I joined the office.
What are you suggesting?
To silence the critics once and for all, I would use any means at my disposal. And lucky for you, you have plenty of means available in a TLC match. Show Miz, Owens, and the whole WWE Universe what you truly are.
Guess that means I need to figure out who that is.
Now would be the time, champ.
And you best believe that we have definitely been using all the means possible to us, but to be fair to him, so has Kevin Owens as well. This has been an absolute war, this match. You can see Owens showing a little bit of colour. I don't think that we are, but still, we have took quite the pounding from KO as well. And we're in the deep waters of this match now. Of course, tonight we're on my side of the water, so obviously wanting to put on a show for the fans, but ultimately we need to win this match, and we haven't had any objectives that we've had to complete, at least as far as I can remember. I did record this quite a while ago, but even if we did, we're definitely at the point in this match now, both men beaten down, that those objectives would definitely have been taken care of, and it's all about winning this match now, but not just winning it. You heard what Regal just said backstage. We got to find out who we are. We've got to tap into the aggression and stop being so nice and so, oh, I'm so happy to be here, and this, that and the other. We've got to start walking, talking, acting and feeling like the champion we are, and we're going to start that right now with a big F5 through the announce table. Kevin Owens is done for, and the crowd here are absolutely loving what they have just seen. So do you know what, we're probably going to go ahead and give them even more of that as we pull the table from underneath the ring. And that table to me looks like there's a KO written all over it. And we are not going to waste any time as we're going to go and put Kevin Owens up against that very table. We got him underhooked. And suplex and straight through. Another table goes KO. That's the normal wooden table and the announce table, one after the other, just beatings galore from Owens. We've got him up on the shoulders once more. F5 again, and surely this is done. Surely this is done now. We just put the ladder up, climb it, get our title, get out of here. Job done. Or at least that's what you would think. I cannot tell you how difficult and how many ladder matches that I've had where I've had to try to learn just where you position the ladder to get it underneath the title, and while we're trying to do that, KO has managed to recover and get himself back up, and now we find ourselves in trouble. KO thinks that the ladder is in the right place here to get the title, and as he reaches for it, that confirms for us the ladder now definitely is in the right place. We couldn't pull him off the ladder for some reason, so we decided to go, we've got to climb it ourselves and we've got to get a move on here. Look how close KO is to unhooking our championship. We just cannot let that happen, and instead we deliver a huge right hand, and we don't reach for the title. Instead we go for the big elbow drop off the top of the ladder. It doesn't work out for us, and now the match literally, I was going to say, is hanging in the balance. I guess it literally is hanging in the balance. KO throws us into the ladder, and that's enough to drop us right now, but not for very long. I'm surprised Owens has gone back up for the title after that. We don't have the luxury this time of trying to pull him off the ladder, because let's not forget, he's almost unhooked the championship already. So it's up to us to try and finish the job now. YKO is down. We miss the final shot, but we get it this time around. And in doing so, we get to keep our WWE World Heavyweight Championship in front of my own people this side of the pond. What a feeling that is. Of course, we know Will Michaels is from San Antonio, but it is nice to get a Clash at the Castle win for myself personally. But it doesn't stop there. We are still having to grind out results here. Miz is still throwing the entire locker room at us, not to mention the absolute giant that is Omos. We went on our social media. We've gone off the main story right now, doing some of the side stuff. And MVP says that we are disrespectful because we came to what he classes SmackDown as his house and don't even go and announce ourselves, introduce ourselves to him. And apparently that's what you're supposed to do. That is the custom. And he was that PO'd about it that he put Omos in our way now. If we lose this match, then Omos will get a shot at the Universal Championship. If we win out, however, we've proven our point, and MVP to add to that will then have to. The ring has just absolutely exploded under the weight there, and in doing so has given us the win. But, well, things didn't go to plan. The point that I was just making was, if we beat Omos, which we did just do, it is not our fault that the ring gave way. We was the aggressor and we was given the win. But it doesn't matter. We were supposed to not have to face Omos again, and we were supposed to actually go on to the VIP's lounge with MVP. That most certainly has not happened. And the Miz jumped in, because of course he did, and decided, you know what? Instead of going onto the VIP lounge, what you're actually going to do the very next week is go and defend that Universal Championship against the Nigerian giant, Omos. And that, guys, is where we find ourselves right now. And it's only now, where we've got a little bit of time to play with here, that I can finish the point that I was making earlier, which is the Raw Universe mode is definitely coming. It really is coming, and there is a lot of content still to come from this Myrise series and also the Alexia Lazara series we've got on the women's side of things. So that's all still to come. We've got the NXT Universe that are putting the story bits together. We've already got all the matches done. That's to come. Plans for a lot of what's going to happen in the main universe that's going to carry over into 2K25 so long as Universe stays in the game. There has been rumblings of people saying that it's about time it was taken out, which I completely disagree with myself, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's a lot still to come, and a lot of the Raw Universe has been planned out. It has been mapped out, so there's a lot. It's an exciting time here on the channel. It really, really is, and I would appreciate if you're enjoying it, that you like the video, so I know that, and it's being presented in a way that you're happy with. Also, hit me up in the comments and let me know that too. And if you're excited about everything that we have got coming, everything that's in the pipeline and almost at a point where it can just be uploaded now, then please do hit the subscribe with, of course, the notifications turned on so you don't miss any future episodes. Right now, though, we're in the thick of it with Almas. We're doing a pretty good job at the moment. Wise beyond our years not to just go outside, because Almas has gone out there with, of course, MVP being out there as well. We try and bury our knee into the abdominal wall there of Almas to put him down, but this Nigerian giant just will not be felled right now. We are just absolutely unloading on him, and he's still on his feet. The championship is in big jeopardy as long as this man's in the ring, and I think Will Michaels knows that. He's feeling good right now, but he needs to just keep going. That is an absolute, that is a bronze bomber style right hand that we have just seen there. You heard the snap off it as it hit the jaw of Almas, and he did get fell from that. Unfortunately though, that huge frame of his had him close to the ropes. We've stopped MVP being able to interfere in this match and potentially distract the referee, because maybe we feel that we can put this man away now. Onto the top rope we go. Deja vu here, anyone? It's not going to work this time. It's just a dragon screw, but done with the arm, which is interesting. Off the top rope, we try and bury that knee again. Trying to keep Almas grounded every time we get him on the floor, because it is not easy to ground this big man. And at the moment, I have to say, Will Michaels is pushing the pace, and I think that is why Almas is struggling right now. We see that he's leaking a little bit here, is Almas as well. So we're definitely putting him in a lot of trouble here. Question is, can we put him away? And can we do it quickly? Because even if we go for pins or submissions, let's not forget MVP's lurking on the outside of the ring, just waiting for the opportunity to interfere. And if he does, look at the strength of Will Michaels here. If he does, I think he'd have the full backing of the Miz, is what I was going to say, but it doesn't matter, because this one's over. Only it's not over. And it's not because of MVP. It's just that this freak of nature, and I mean that in the most respectful way, Almas has took our bomb of a right hand, and he has just took our F5 and he's kicked out. Make no mistake about it, as MVP is distracting us here. Our title is in jeopardy, and this is exactly what I mean, as we are chokeslammed by the Nigerian giant absolutely out of nowhere. But we are no small man ourselves. We are very powerful, or Will Michaels is very powerful, and he just collapses the jaw of Almas again. That right hand, it is so sudden, it comes from nowhere, and it is enough to KO the Nigerian giant, and we survive this match. We were in control of it, but he just needed one moment. Just one moment to get that chokeslam off, and we were in big trouble, but we recovered. kept our composure, and still we are the Universal Champion. Take that one, Miz. What's going to be next for us is the question. The Miz is not going to stop. He wants that championship from us, and he will do anything to get it.
This is a fun surprise.
They didn't tell you I was coming? Huh. Anyway, just down to do the honors and cut the ribbon on the new Dark Horse ring.
The what now?
The ring you're naming after me, to inspire the recruits.
To do what? Get ridiculously swollen heads? I mean, why stop at a ring? Maybe we should rename WrestleMania Dark Horse's Wrestling Rodeo.
Okay. I think there's been a bit of a mix-up.
Yeah. Last I checked, one lucky win doesn't make you wrestling royalty, even if it did happen in a title match.
Lucky? You're saying I got lucky?
I'm saying you've spent the majority of your time here as a mid-tier superstar. I'm gonna base my opinion of you on that, not the 5 minutes you've been champion.
No one's taken the title off me yet.
Oh, between the parking lot and here? Wow, impressive.
I'm not hiding from anybody.
Maybe you should. Your luck could run out just as fast as fortune smiled on you. I mean, no offense, but I'm training guys here who could give you a run for your money.
Pick your best one and have them meet me in the ring.
Sure. I just hope you can find it without your name being on it.
Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. This has set up written all over it, and I may be wrong, but we can only assume that this has got something to do with The Miz as we F5 our way through this match. It really wasn't a challenge at all, so we're just going to gloss over that one.
Hey!
Get the
When
win.
did you get in?
This morning. Now, care to explain why I just flew down to Florida to embarrass myself and convince a whole class of trainees that I have an ego bigger than your boss's?
Apparently, the WWE social media account got hacked and reached out to various superstars via DM, you being one of them. It's a massive disaster. We've all got to start using this two-factor authentication stuff. There's an app and a little dongle thing I've got to plug into my computer. I have to change my password now because Troy Demand 1996 doesn't have symbols in it or something.
And you have a champion who got embarrassed by fake messages. Remember?
How could I forget? You're the one who got us into this whole mess.
You're blaming me for this?
No, but kind of. I mean, do you give money to every Nigerian prince who slides into your DMs? You should have smelled something fishy there. And now everybody in the company, including me, has to go through all this hassle just because you were too gullible to realize you were getting mat-fished.
The messages came from the official WWE account.
Yeah, and it's a good thing they didn't ask you to pay for your travel by sending in random gift cards. Look, you're not the first wrestler to do something remarkably stupid. But when Seth Rollins got himself sprayed in the face with green slime, it really only affected him and a couple people in janitorial. You basically sprayed the entire company in the face with green slime. So don't be surprised if you're not everyone's favorite champion right now.
Great. Thanks, Troy.
You're welcome. And before you leave today, make sure to pick up that dongle.
We definitely will, Troy. And speaking of leaving it, that is where we are gonna leave this episode. So it's the end of episode 2. We've had quite a few title defenses already in this one. We've been embarrassed by, again, I'm assuming The Miz, sending us down to the Performance Center. And he's clearly shown he's gonna throw everything he's got at us to remove us from champion. So we'll see how long we can hold on to that title, but that is gonna do it for this episode. Again, thank you so much for your time, and again, there is a lot of exciting things about to happen on this channel, so make sure to stick around. But that, like I said, guys, is going to do it for this one. So again, thank you all, and I hope to see you all back for the next one soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys.